Well, thank you. That's a very nice way to be greeted. Good morning and a very warm welcome to you all. In particular, I'd like to welcome these young women who are the Girls 20 delegates for 2014. It's a privilege to be around these exceptional young women, to witness their leadership, learning and contribution. I've seen them in some of the workshop events leading up to the summit, and I'm just so impressed, and I know that you'll feel the same over the next 2 days. On behalf of the Girls 20 team, I'd like to thank each and every one of you here today for being here to join in this important conversation and to demonstrate your support for this year's team of Girls 20 delegates. In joining us today, you give strength and encouragement to these young women, and through them to women and girls around the world. As you can see from the wonderful images in the introductory video, what started in Toronto around the G20 meeting of 2009 has grown in strength and impact and is now a firm fixture on the calendar of lead-up events to the annual G20. The Australian Women Donors Network is honoured to play a role in the Girls 20 Summit 2014, and as CEO, I am particularly delighted to be your Emcee for the next 2 days. Girls 20 encapsulates the very essence of our reason for being. The Women Donors Network is about ensuring that women of all ages are seen, are heard, and are valued in society, and that their particular needs and perspectives are integrated into decision-making at all levels, in community, business, social, political, and economic spheres. The Women Donors Network works within the philanthropic sector to inform, or as my chair says, to outrage, because when you inform people of the statistics about women and girls, they tend to be outraged. To inspire and to enable greater funding of projects that support and advance women and girls, both locally and globally. We do this because in every country on earth, women continue to be overrepresented in areas of disadvantage and underrepresented in positions of power and influence. Like Girls 20, we want to change this and unleash the power and potential of girls and women to contribute to growing healthy communities, robust economies, and safe and productive societies. Girls 20 began as a fantastic philanthropic initiative and has grown into social enterprise. I'd like to thank the founder and CEO of Girls 20, Farah Mohammed, who you'll meet shortly, for the privilege of being involved. And thank you to your team. So before we move to our formal welcome to country, I'd like to briefly cover a few housekeeping matters. Can I ask that you please turn your phones to silent, but not off? We want you all to be part of the conversation and encourage you to tell the story of the summit via social media and share with the broader community the discussion here over the next 2 days. The Twitter handle and hashtags are in your program and, as you can see on the screen now. We're all in for a real treat over the next 2 days. Girls 20 has brought together an outstanding lineup of thought leaders from within Australia and around the world, all with impressive experience, qualifications, insights and accomplishments. You can read their biographies by logging in on the mobile website on the screen, so mobile.girls20.org. Because we want to give the maximum time to the exploration of knowledge and ideas, when speakers and panellists are introduced, it will be very brief. We know that each one of them is very impressive, and that's why they're here. So we ask you to please to refer to the website to learn more. Once you're on the Girls 20 mobile site, you can explore the program and bios via the menu at the top left-hand corner of the screen of your mobile device. At the end of each presentation or panel, we'll have 10 minutes allocated for questions. And again, to maximise the learning opportunity for our Girls 20 delegates, we will take the first few questions from them and then move to the rest of the audience and take questions from you. We ask that you keep your questions brief and clear, so as many people have the opportunity to engage in the conversation as possible. So thanks in advance for your support, for maximising the value of question time, and for allowing us to prioritise the delegates.